fish with a bad head? Fish can also be distinguished and recognized. People with a bad brain or bad memory often compare them to, "Did you eat crow meat?" or to a bird or fish head. But are birds or fish as bad as people think? Numerous studies have shown that birds are not bad brains. And what about fish? Fish have also been found to be intelligent enough to distinguish people through visual cues. A joint research team at the Max Planck Institute for Animal Behavioral Evolution in Germany and the Clermont-Ferrand Institute for Social and Cognitive Psychology in France said on Monday that they have found that wild fish can distinguish between objects and people based on external visual signals. The research result was published in the Feb. 18 issue of Biology Letters, an international journal in the field of life sciences. There has been little research on whether wild fish can distinguish humans, as well as scientific evidence that fish can recognize humans. There has been research to identify computer-generated human face images in the laboratory, but the results have been inconsistent. The research team suffered from the problem of fish stealing food provided as an experimental reward, as they followed the researchers at a research station in the Mediterranean. In particular, wild fish got the idea from recognizing specific divers carrying food, ignoring others, and following only that diver. The research team chose a Mediterranean area and conducted the experiment 8 meters underwater. The team first measured whether fish could learn to follow individual divers. To attract the fish's attention, the diver wore a red vest and fed the fish on a 50-meter round trip. After a certain period of time, the researchers took off the red vest, wore general diving equipment, and fed only the fish that followed the 50-meter trail with their food hidden. After repeating the experiment for 12 days, it was observed that about 20 fish recognized and followed the diver. Afterwards, the research team inserted another diver with similar physique and appearance to the existing diver. Instead, the second diver did not feed the diver. After 12 days, the 2 divers were put in at the same time to swim more than 50 meters and then feed the diver. As a result, it was observed that the fish followed the diver, who had been fed even though they were of similar body types. When repeated experiments wearing the same wetsuit and fins, it was confirmed that the fish could not distinguish the two. However, it has also been observed to distinguish the two over time. The research team explained that fish seem to pay attention to subtle human characteristics, such as the color of wetsuits, hair and fingers, because they also have visual perception capabilities, as fish also explore complex worlds and interact with numerous other species at every moment. It is natural to recognize humans by visual signals, said Dr. Alex Jordan of the Max Planck Institute for Animal Behavior in Germany, who led the study. It is just difficult to understand intuitively, because it is far from the trees of humans and evolution, and may have underestimated the abilities of fish.